Good morning, Campground and RV park owners, operators, and managers. Brian Searle here, founder and CEO of Insider Perks. Really excited to be connecting with you guys daily in this one-on-one video format, doing our best to provide some practical tips, tricks, marketing advice, things that you can use to help increase your revenue, increase your camper nights, and just overall be more successful. So today what I want to talk about briefly is patience. And what I mean by that is playing the long game. Understanding that if you're a new RV park, if you have just rebranded, if you are new owners coming in, taking over a park for the first time and trying to turn around its reputation or its brand or rename it, if you've been in business for 10 years and you're just trying a new strategy or getting into the digital marketing game for the first time, the key is patience. And if you're willing to have that, and that's the difference if you think about it between a private business and a public business, because public businesses, those listed on the stock market, by inherently default and by law, they have no way to be patient because they're beholden to quarterly reports, which is why a lot of those companies are unable to play the long game. But you as a private company have a leg up on them. And if you understand that playing a long-term strategy is the way to true success in whatever you're trying to accomplish, it doesn't matter what it is, I can tell you a way to achieve it long-term, regardless of what your strategy is, whether it's marketing or business or whatever it may be. If you're willing to have the patience to do that, then you will come out ahead long-term and you will beat your competition and accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. So the reason this topic came about today was I was talking to a client of ours in Texas, brand new campground, brand new build, only been open about a couple months or so. And they didn't exist before, so they had no business to speak of. They had no existing client base, and they're really struggling to kind of attract the type of people that they want. People are coming to the park, but it's not necessarily the type of camper that they want yet. And so one of the things they understand is that they need to play this long game. The example being that in the area, and many of you as campground owners have dealt with this, in the area, there is a lot of construction going on, and I've dealt with a lot of parks who have had that happen, who maybe they're building an oil pipeline nearby or something like that, drilling for natural gas, et cetera, et cetera. And a lot of these workers come in, and they want to pay $500, $600, $700 a month for their site, and you can fill them up like crazy. They're coming in one right after another. You have to turn people away. The problem is they are looking for a place to crash. And if that's the type of park that you provide, great. There's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of parks are wanting to provide a family-friendly experience. They're wanting to be a little bit more upscale. They're wanting to invest their money in amenities like swimming pools and playgrounds and activities. And these types of workers are not interested in taking advantage of that because they're working all day and they're coming home and just crashing. And so there are two different types of audiences. And if you mix the two together, then you open yourself up to the complaints of the people who are paying double that for a monthly rate, or they're paying a sixth of that for a nightly rate, and they're looking at the people who are basically living on your campground, and they've got bikes and different things strewn all over the yard just like it was their house, which is kind of okay because that's what it is if they're living there long term. Some of these people are staying 12, 24 months with you, and it's just a different type of crowd that doesn't always mesh together, and it can lead to negative online reviews. It can lead to bad feedback, to comments on social media, to word of mouth going out negative and just kind of spreading, and you're never going to then attract that type of audience that you really want long term, because the day is going to come when that construction project's finished, when the pipeline's done, when the workers leave, and then what do you have after that? Because you went after that short-term, give me that $500, $600 a month now, instead of turning them away, like this owner did in this case for some people, because he wanted to leave a couple sites open for his overnight people. If you turn people away and you're willing to take that short-term profit and say, I understand that long-term I'm going to be better by pushing it down and not taking it, then long-term he's going to win the game, because he's not going to have those types of negative reviews that come from overcrowding or mixing and matching of different types of people who have different types of expectations and all those kinds of different things. And he understands that. And it's really hard. It's tough. And it's the same thing that we do at our company too. There are clients that come to us and say, I need help with something specific. And our answer is, well, I'm not really sure that we can help you, because we hear their story, we learn what they want to accomplish, and we may not always be a good fit for everybody, just like your campground is not always a good fit for everybody. But we're upfront and we're honest, and we're not just going to take people's money just to take it. If we can help you, we'll help you. If we can't, we can't. Same thing with a campground. If you can help a guest and provide the experience that they're looking for, and that is a guest that you want long-term at your park, by providing a great experience and what they expect, then you're going to allow those people to go out, tell their friends about it, and then word spreads even faster today with the internet, and all of a sudden you've got a great audience in there, great type of campers, exactly who you're looking for, built around your amenities, and you've got a strong, thriving park. And then if those construction workers come back, you don't even have to worry about it because you've got all your sites filled already or committed for the summer or whatever it may be. And so the answer to them is not, well, let me see, let me consider, it's we're full. So patience. Patience is the way to true success in business. It's not short-term profits, it's long-term goals. So really appreciate you guys joining us today for another episode. I know we kind of veered off the marketing and tech topic here, but it all kind of ties together. It's all about marketing in the long play and not looking for short-term results, because building that foundation is how you build a strong house, not just building a shack on the beach. So look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. If you have suggestions for content of the video, please shoot me an email to brian@insiderperks.com. Otherwise, we'll see you again.